Smells like rat.
Oh, it does work.
Well, suit your... If you're keeping Nyoka company, you'll need a few to keep up with her.
Ain't a person on this planet. Wait, we are talking about a drinking.
Now what can I do?
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
Бля. Лабиринты, блядь, ебучие.
Talk.
Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt.
Right. Here's the road. Follow it south.
I am a storm!
Чё, все что ли? Чё это?
Don't mess with us.
Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Or both.
I wonder who used to live here.
Here we go!
Damn, we'll get there.
A visitor? What an
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step.
The Edgewater deserters were perfectly nice, and they lived outside the city walls.
That's the spirit. Excellent. You've arrived at... Please, make yourself at home.
Something ain't right.
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us? That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though. I don't know. I'm not really Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift. He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards...
We wouldn't want to intrude.
Hey, what... Maybe I'll tell Mama and Papa. You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies.
Выход. Выход мне не нужен.
These sulfur-sodden assholes. Ain't enough that the raps eat everyone? Now people are doing it too?
I'm gonna be sick.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You...
Here they come.
How many others do you suppose they killed?
They deserve to die so clean.
Вот, нихуя себе.
Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded, left to settle into ruin.
Don't bother knocking on any doors. If anyone's inside, they're liable to respond with gunfire. Don't mess with... Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
Ой. 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 Ой-ой-ой.
I need to talk to you, Captain.
Кому?
Hey, got a favor to ask. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old... preferably before we get to Hyra. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed. Well, I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint with this. Really? Here, I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the... I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all. First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my... I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effect. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and... A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
Ебо.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophy. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep...
That paper they use makes excellent kindling, you know. If you ever get more, you ought to grab some.
What? Nyoka? That's why you wanted so many? You said you were just spreading the word. While you keep rude company, you're welcome all the same. No corporations, no shackles, no... I know. It's quite revolutionary. We're a community here. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as...
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Everybody here looks wore out. Just me?
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it. It's gonna taste like
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger? You here to join the Iconoclasts? I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hope. Let me guess. You're here to collect it. Well, I can tell you right now, it is not gonna happen. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidon. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little... She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would... You're right. I can do this.
Слушай. Пиздец, блядь. Вот это квест, нахуй.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends. Used to be, you could get the best wine on Monarch here.
I would have liked to stay in this place before it was all boarded up. And then lived in...
This area is suicide.
Ебать. Ебать. Да ладно. Сука. Ебать, я не допрыгнул. Может, можно. Включи, что ли? Ебучий случай, блядь. Такое обойдешь, блядь.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
You reckon the smell ever goes away? Maybe the wind off the sea helps.
Че такое? Ага.
Great. Here we go. Don't mess it up.
Покричал-то. Ого.
They were coming real close to eating me. I'm Lenora. You, what are you doing out here? Oh, well, okay. Thanks for the help. I've got to pick up some things from the bay, but I run a little stand near Fallbrook. Next time you need supplies, I'll see you on the road sometime.
Don't mess with us.
Сколько вас, блядь? Понятно. Чё, я опять в жопу, что ли? Так, ладно.
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
Ебать.
As your engineer, I advise you not to set foot on that, especially with Bendy.
Ай.
Please, you don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. Look, I didn't mean what I picked up on your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
You're still alive.
Круз, бля. 372. Нихуя себе.
Damn, got some nimble fingers, Captain.
Кто кричал-то, блядь? Ладно. Да ебать, издеваетесь, что ли? Будет.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but how'd you get past? Just remember, I still got bullets. In case you... What are you doing out here anyway? That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago. Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. And the traps... Catherine had us making drops for some big-shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are.
The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and... The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the bridge with... If they found us... My... Sounds right. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward... Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as... Yeah, don't wait on me. Head back to Fallbrook in a spell.
Great work.
Перевес. Что такое? А, это детали.
I'd stake my reputation on this being an ambush.
We ought to see if anybody's still alive. They might be too weak to call for help.
Well, gotta admit, you're tougher than I expected.
Oh, hey there. Thanks again for... You want to buy...
Двести 29. Сорок 2000.
again? You wanna... No, don't be absurd. I'm based out of Stellar Bay, but I cater to... Hey, life's too short to be worried about danger there. Oh, it's nothing out of the ordinary, really. I was on my way to Fallbrook and got...
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Четвертый.
Oh, well, this is... certainly a town, I think. Fallbrook's great. Anything you want, they've got it. So long as you've got the bits.
You seen Arthur today?
Hungry? No rubbernecking. My dry goods come 75%. No rubber.
Мне с ним делать, блядь.
No rubber.
Взлом. Что такое взлом? О! О! И чё? Три, один. Четыре. Один. Два. Ладно.
You ever been off Monarch, Nyoka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. As soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Don't fret, I'm watching your back now. Anything tries to eat us, oh!
Что-то непонятно. Хватит, что так?
Where were we? Don't fret, I'm watching your back now. Anything tries to eat us, I'll give it a mighty whack on the nose.
Well, I'll be damned. You watch my back, I'll watch yours. Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound. I'll let you know if you start sensing.
Что за говно? Ну ладно.
I call this rotting river, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the You up for some fun? Let's chat.
Oh. I'm ready, because the smell here is 100%.
Ладно.
The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up. Don't mess with us!
That's the last of them.
О, 50. Ты чё, блядь, стёшься? Блядь, забором нет.
Here they come!
Здесь. Вот так. О! Открыто. Лифт. Да ебаный, блядь. А что это такое? Пойдет.
Huh?
Hope Edgewater don't end up like this. This is what you get when a corporation takes a dump and walks off without cleaning it up.
Huh?
Incoming!
Huh?
Here they come!
That's the last of them!
Nicely done. Wraps. Let's clear this sulfur sun fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
Incoming!
Nice shot, Captain. Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a... Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down... I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks. That... I should have. But soon after they left, Hayes... And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but... Now, come on, let's make track.
Это... И как? И как? Чё за... Ебать.
This is fun, isn't it? Nice views, a little exercise and fresh air. Well, and self-free sporting hair. It is a trek, isn't it? Almost. Look out! We're pretty good.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
How was...
This station's under the protection of the corporate... You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my... Reckon that sounded far too coherent. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. Hey, we're here to help. Long as the paperwork's done and Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been...
You hide! Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks me.
Damn, but I like the way you fight, stranger. Wish we could join you, but I got work.
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider.
Here's the elevator, but ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauder? No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account.
What? Everyone call... See, Nyoka? I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pick... They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of... The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Ёмник.
Great work.
Перегруз, блядь. Откуда? Ой. Там что? Выход.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on it.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but this ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly val- Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Ah yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look,
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptor.
Are you fibbing?
I take offense to that. Just, it might take me a while this... Caring or not won't change the facts of the matter. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the... But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war... Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my life. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can... The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmit... You do that, I'll be here. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of... Oh, great. I love...
Aw. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusion.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize... Tug on my heartstrings. Look, I'll do what I can.
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UD...
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes. Round 1 of... These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL con... Be a doll and shoot any marauders you...
Make it look so easy.
Hello again. You want to buy something?
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. What a sour thing to say.
Mama, what I need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and...
Wrap musk and canadize, right here.
We don't get many outsiders.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome...
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but...
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess and Ed.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with ops?
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just, your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange.
Oh, I see what you're... Anyway. That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift? That's... Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. Something else on your mind? Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of... Caleb Herrick. Runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it?
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't... You mind slapping him around a little while you're... I'm joking. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Unless you're... I don't have the bits for... Besides, if I make an exception... Hard workers? They turn down...
I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanic.
Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I don't even want to think about that. Or how far behind Brax... Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise, but I... Stealing's such a nasty word. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed... We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get this all... Or...
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
New face, huh? A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me... Why don't you grab a chair? Sit a...
By the smell, he's been reveling enough.
Sure thing. How'd you manage that? Wait, never mind. If I question it, it'll turn out not to be true. Besides, I never... Here, take this as compensation. It ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we... Now me and my friends here better get back to work before...
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in a rap? You look like a man who's looking for some...
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacs? Man,
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't...
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacs.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws, and you're in good hands, traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat gla... You look... Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems in... Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her.
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit. On account of... You sound pretty sure.
Give her a chance. Give yourself...
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go...
That's the spirits... Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting. Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon... look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving... Anyhow.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my only nugget of paradise in this entire
Oh, she just...
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder. But first, I'll need to know what... Well? Funny. You don't look like one of Lilia's. Sure sound the part. Good of you to finally haul your ass. Got something that's gonna... All right. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas. Left in... To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel... I do like your gumption. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with manties. You gotta... Clever! That's why... Now, after you clear the Manti nest and reach the storage room, the task will require someone with technical skills.
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank? I think I know how to do that.
Dandy. Did I mention the gases of... Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencer. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand. Good. This particular matter, there's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lund. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. Stars, I hope. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely... Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details. So long as Clive knows, hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make... Sometimes the simplest solution... It'll be more than good when you're finished. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods. May luck be with you.
I bet nobody set foot in here since Cascadia fell.
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants. Suspended. Attempting to disengage security protocols. Priming web. Executive level password accepted. As identity advised. Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purpleberry cafe product.
Hell of a job.
Captain, a touchdown on Cascadia's landing pad. Connect the storage tanks to my fueling system.
step, Captain. Oh, traps all over.
Something you need?
Like a raptor monkey.
Cap, we can use this ventilation system to solve our bug problem. Manosaurs need an oxygen-rich environment, more than we do. We drop the oxygen level. Here, see? Done. Won't be but a minute before they're all rolled. The more you study your prey, the less chance they surprise. Making it look easy.
Easy.
If only they were always this easy to kill.
Гипнотический луч.
Easy. There we go. Almost done. Woo!
Let me take a look-see. Okay, just gotta compensate for the pressure difference. We burn liquid reaction mass, not gas, and the cells are Of course I did, Captain. There we are. Good as pretty. Oh,
I'm impressed. I would have just tried to. That's how it's done, Captain.
Так, ладно.
Worry all that ammo in your berth might combust?
Wait, it can do that?
All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to a lot of bits of fertilizer and one real hot day, and I've seen it happen.
I don't know what's more unsettling. The concept of my ammunition spontaneously.
If it isn't the famous hacker, what can I do? Poor Isaac. I was wondering, I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow. I don't know for sure, but I saw a light. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to
Good rat. I don't want to.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock. Sorry, I thought you were quoting.
Hey, what are you doing here? Berta already pissed by those crates. Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's it. Oh, yeah? Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look. Fine. We're...
Aha! Clear my schedule.
I was wondering why this place felt like Edgewater.
Now, what a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free... Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Now, there's no need to humor me.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar.
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and... I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing... Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off.
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, damn it. The board took off.
I don't... Dang it, Captain, that's not right. Folks on Monarch...
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the... Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal.
Indeed. Mr. Nandi here has a rather...
On our turn.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar?
That's precisely...
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time...
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly...
And a Mantisaur problem, and a...
Many problems, but they can all be solved with a bolt. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive...
And you'll have a powerful out...
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. Do be careful. I've lost more than a few... Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some... danger. What can I... But that's terrible. I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have... Still, your intervention in the matter is... You should... What can... You think we're the problem? Have you even heard the nonsense? It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. Indeed. That's why it's imperative that MSI be... And the first step is getting...
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Acre. Incoming! Where are we headed?
Hello? Hello? I hear... Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Manta Queen showed up. I ran in here and... Phew. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat.
Look at us!
Incoming!
Thank you so much. Now I'm out here.
Still landing your...
Oh, hi, Nyoka. What? I ain't got nothing on me.
No! Here, you can have this. Oh, sure, I'm a... Yep.
What jobs the board assigned you when you came of age? Bet it was something real neat, like...
Well, I see you've had a...
Sir...
Forgive me, Celia. Anyway? You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete... Oh, yes. No doubt. This has been my albatross. I give MSI everything. One of the executives, I thought volunteering to donate might... Apparently... in charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned... I hadn't thought of it. Thank you for that. Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this.
Try to control yourself.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been... What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in-house. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the ball.
What Mr. Nandi means is that we have some rather momentous information to deliver to...
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations...
Is it really illegal if the board's the one that makes...
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52. You really think... I admit, I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly... Already? If only the rest of the colony... I'll complete the Bolt 52 in no time. I dare say...
You're getting ahead of your...
So I am. I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back...
That means no more broadcast.
You think if we talk to those iconoclast folks, they'd do the same?
Was there anything else?
Ah, this factory offers the loveliest aroma.
Oh, you are in for it now!
Greetings. Personnel.
What's that? What? Something's not right. Better take a look. Hold it right there. I saw that. Just weird. Whoa. Nope, that's all right. I'll just file it.
Like I don't know what that means.
Oh, sweet.
Incoming!
These are my private quarters, friend. Certain things require a mess to do well. I do own a factory known for specializing in the canning of Borstwurst. Did you fancy me a cannibal? Perish the... So.
Is he looking at me? Ola.
While I approve of your associate's cautious nature, let us move forward with the... By sublight, you mean Catherine, do you not? That greedy star... Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch does not negotiate with covet. Piss. And
Down they go! That's the last of them.
You seen Arthur today?
I don't think I like Miss Catherine.
Please. Huh. Not much boast to that. You ain't wrong. Still, this ought to compensate for your trouble. See, this is why I like you, fella. I take it you don't have a reservation. No matter, I keep a suite. The VIP room's charged by the night. But for you, I'll make it a one-time fee. Marvelous. Do take care of the place.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind giving you her death.
You know how they're so cool.
Welcome to the op. I'm obligated.
They'll never see us.
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the critters.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
A Mantiqueen. A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found... Stop. No. Spreading the truth. I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary... Sure.
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my...
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the cult.
Wait, that's not...
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that. Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement. Speaking of...
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What do you... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in Hurst. One of our sympathizers. A woman named... Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly. What? We can use them to copy and modify radio serials.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, Graham, if you need me, I'll be in...
Hey, I know you. But, we got this handled. That's my nice way of telling you. I don't know what your angle is, but...
Relax. I've been cool. Who are you? Oh, finally! Tell Graham, Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he...
I don't know how you got those goons to leave. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a... Like I said, this is my last run. Law help them. I don't know. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. What do you want? I always took that woman for the sensible type. Give them all my regards.
It is, but my gun's been acting funny. Used to be, I had to correct for a bit of leftward drag. Got used to standing just so, and after a while, it put a thorn in...
I'm telling you,
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders.
they're on a very important... Welcome back.
Thank the Eternal that someone's... Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting.
This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch.
About to. That idiot...
We will deal with his I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's...
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruit...
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith.
This is worth bickering over. The iconoclasts can't keep their heads in the ground. Look, just... If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling...
Incoming! Nice work! Perfect!
Yes.
Watch out! Are you two okay?
I bet.
Yeah. Don't suppose y'all are bit... Thank the Eternal. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is... Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated.
actually work.
Опять перевес.
Wow, not even a scratch!
Yes, let. Oh, fuck. What?
You all got different Saltuna here on Monarch. Ain't that neat?
You come to Monarch and that's what you're excited about? You ought to get out more.
If you'll...
No, no more listening. No more.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to... Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people... Excellent.
Did you find the Van Oy? Thank the...
We're one step closer to bringing the truth. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention. I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live...
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want to work.
Carry on.
Hello again. If you want, I can still put...
Get a whiff of that sweet sulfur air.
Wonderful. When we get...
Hey, Captain. I need your help. You know about what happened here, right?
Fella came through Edgewater once, mentioned something to my dad about pirates wiping out a town.
Right. Common belief is that the station's locked up, but it's mostly corrupted. But I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I know it's a long shot, but if... Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me... If someone gave them the gate code, all the... Just a warning. The area is infested with mantis. Appreciate it. Here's the code. If someone was behind the Amber Heights, good luck.
Make it look so easy.
Welcome back. Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... Captain. He gave them the gate... Yeah. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but... I always believed there would... Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I got...
выход.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads... Yes, indeed. But before we get down to it, might I ask how...
We did what we could, as best we could.
Is that... I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you fix my problem. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to... However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you do. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But as Nyoka can attest, I do not form...
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. What in the void-blasted hell?
Black holes. Did you see? Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, Oh well, a pity for the crew. Hiram? Can you hear me? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there? Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only... Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need... Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel!
Опять бежать.
What did Stellar Bay's engineer name your cannon machine?
I don't rightly know. That'd have been Guster, I think? I'd ask him, but he fell in the machine once, so... Could call it Guster's Demise, or Guster Crusher. Oh, it's got a ring to it.
Forget I asked. You sure we ought to go this way, Captain?
Чё?
You go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're...
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators spinning, we're going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are, thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. This middle finger I'm holding up because I know it's hard.
If the iconoclasts reach... I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent Excellent! At last...
I wouldn't get excited just yet. It looks like the iconoclasts followed you. I have...
I'm afraid we've got to fight them. They'd not... Looks... Wait, you can't just leave a...
It actually would be very imprudent. We don't have... So they will definitely get that module, and once they do, they will definitely come...
She's actually quite right about all of that. As much as I hate...
Sir, we really...
Right. I'll lock the south gate to keep them out.
This way. We need to push through and take that bridge.
You're back. And in one...
We did.
I can't believe it! Not that I'm really surprised. Between our reinstatement on the board and the gain of...
That's a hefty promise. You've got Monarch's hopes up, Sanj.
And, perhaps in time... You really mean that? Celia? Put that...
Already?
Anyhow, thank... What... I see. And... Well, that's excellent. What else can I...
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. Welcome back. How can... Take care. We've arrived at the groundbreaker. We'll be here, Captain.
That gas is going to make us a Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up... You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of business. No one you saw, anyway. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took... Catherine sounds pleased as a pig. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine... Like they were hanging on to your every word. Scheming. And when you turned around, maybe they... You talk that way to your last boss? Consider yourself a... I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try... Attaboy. I have another job lined up. They're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric research...
Looking to expand, huh?
This opportunity won't come around. Here, this override bypass should get you into the stations. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right, and I'll... Just be careful.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sit. Time to feed the flames.
How the fuck have the weak-kneed constituents of this ship not...
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is...
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space. Woo! Look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me. Passing through. This is dead-end territory. But you talk like you're on a journey. The path match. The second floor is my place. Off limits to the likes of you. Whatever.
Blech. This place is an insufferable offense to the senses.
Not another step in that direction, friend.
Don't give it.
Gonna. Oh. Shoot on sight, Jester!
Processing data.
What was that?
What was that? Did I hear something? I heard something. What was that?
Что это было вообще? Что это было?
Captain, I hope you made the right decision by siding with MSI. We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal.
Ain't nothing but the void here, Captain. I just assume leave it cold, dark, and derelict. We ought to keep an eye on these autos. If we poke around too much, they might wake up.
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, a UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked. You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of forest. I didn't say that. How did you gain access to... Did you... I don't know who you are, but I have nothing to gain by risking my hide against him.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the...
My dad used to say words have power. You proved them true. Nice work!
Whoa, keep an eye on the floor.
go home to the ship, right? I've been missing Ada fierce.
Сколько говна.
What's up, later? Think it.
Почему так? 63? 66. А, поломан.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not... Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Unless you're here to file. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the... You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Still waiting to hear back on that bounty.
Туда идти.
I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too... Aside from the automated secure... I knew it. They've been shot. I've been less than honest with you. You're... After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the... You and I have stumbled onto something big. Maybe the... Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that... Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084. Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you...
This doesn't feel at all right. I'm done. I'm officially...
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into... If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all... This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon... No kidding. That's how... When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion. Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I'd... Probably nothing to worry about, as long as you don't start... Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her...
You don't even want to know why for?
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper.
How goes the hunt? Nothing excessive, my... I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck?
have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I?
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyls. Typical elitist. Hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the hopes. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those... Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through... Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells. Welcome back. How can I help you? Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these? I like what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination. We're in orbit over Cascadia. Yeah, Captain.
Huh? So the ship... Incoming! Go! Don't mess it up. Now, where the hell was I? Oh, right. So the ship talks? Do all ships do that? Yes, I can. Where were we? So the ship talks? Do all ships?
Anyway? Quite well, actually. It's astounding how much our residents are reporting increased productivity during the... And since we're back in the board's good graces, we've got... What can I... Then it's good that I've asked myself this... Really?
Here, though, the result.
That ain't.
Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for... Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS...
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is... Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed...
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask some.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama.
At least this won't be boring.
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans... Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for us. It was recently registered to...
Danger? Mystery?
Oh, Captain, we're in a proper...
This sounds even more questionable than most of our endeavors.
So, we're taking the job? Yes! I'll go pack my thing.
Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to...
Oh, really? I thought he lost his arm.
He was also the fourth best paid freelancer. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal.
Welcome to Ambrose Manor.
We were not expecting company. Please follow.
Don't worry, little fella. We're mostly law-abiding folk. Oh no. We should check to see he's all right.
Been there, little guy.
This unit expresses dismay.
Those big empty windows. Feels like the building's watching me. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps.
Keep your guard up. Could be all manner of surprises in there. I take it back. Ain't nothing here but memories.
So empty. Oh, Captain, something here don't feel right. Oh my law, this is just like that episode of Virginia Yang, Girl Detective, where the old fella dies and his nurse inherits his house. What if we find a body?
Think they've ever tried to use this while the fireplace was on?
Ого, пиздить, блядь, ну.
Huh? So who the devil? You certainly paint a picture. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That... I hate to drink alone. And this? That's right. And I take it you're the type... Now what brings you to my house, handsome? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages. A severed arm. How positively... Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. But if something happened to him... Oh, dear. Thank you. But the people in my orbit... What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I... That's called a defense mechanism. I don't get attached. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been...
You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be...
You're awful quick to trust a bunch of strangers that broke it.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. I don't think he'll... The man lost an arm! What are the odds of that happening Of course, Gorgon is a treacherous plate. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother...
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother.
Thank you. Ambrose ladies are supposed to be resilient. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. We're going to drag the truth kicking and screaming into the light. All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon. I'm not surprised. Between the family drama and the corporate conspiracy. Speak freely, Captain. I suspect it will prove that Mother was a brilliant woman. Then my family's disgrace? This is my last hope of redeeming the Ambrose name. Are you ready to get started? You do all that for me? I was hoping you'd take the... That won't be a problem. I've got a whole family fortune to squander on travel expenses. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the... There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail...
Ought to stop in and taste the local flavor.
Oh, you think maybe they got a little mascot?
Just so we understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family... Between your payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your... Finally, I get to... Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels. A word of advice before you go, Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that is...
Mysterious heiress, unexpected...
Salvage rights and a paycheck? This is almost too good to be true.
How clumsy of this unit. These things happen.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
Well, here we... Hey, is that a saloon? I feel better already.
Keep an eye out, Captain. This place don't look entirely safe.
I got supplies if... You looking? Let me know if you're looking... Found a...
Come here. Let's have a chat. All right, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can. Want to run that by me again? Feisty one. Well, that was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be... If you're heading downstairs, order something sweet.
Oh, ugh. This place smells like Felix's burp.
Been an age since I had a good trip of kale. Hope they've got it on tap.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on. So, you just wandered in for the genteel conversation. I assume you're here for salvage. Even if I did, most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the vicious cycle, but that's life. Don't.
О, копейки.
No. Lucky. Sure, I knew him. He could get a little... Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going. The way he talked about the job, you just knew Lucky had hit pay dirt. Not that I was jealous. Around here, that's awful shame about... Third floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can... Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me. Come back.
Do you think the folks here like strangers?
I'm gonna love this place. You don't look like one of... You've got the look of someone who's traveled...
Я не хочу с тобой разговаривать. Ебать.
Don't they stick the preservative in before or after the eye comes out?
I really hope this ain't a sign of things to come.
Someone's in here. Oh, lol. It's coming back up again.
So, how you feeling?
You're a humbug.
Are you my...
Sorry?
I've eaten my fair share of taro